I'm 680 News senior business editor Mike Eppel. 2017 was quite the year for investors. We saw some big gains on Wall Street, a little bit of an uptrend on Bay Street. All in all, stocks were up pretty much globally this year as the global economy continued to expand almost on a concurrent basis. We saw Wall Street certainly outperform. You look at the benchmark stateside, and they were by far the stars of the year. Best performance since 2013. The Dow up by 25%. It set 72 record closing highs in the process. NASDAQ up by 29%. The TSX, a little bit of a laggard comparatively speaking, but keep in mind in 2016, the TSX was the best performing benchmark globally. So 2017 underperformed a little bit. We'll see what is in store for 2018. Winners on Bay Street last year included a lot of companies that kind of came out of nowhere, in as much as we didn't talk about them at the start of the year, but by the end of the year, they were the leaders. Canopy Growth, with the ticker symbol WEED, that burgeoning marijuana sector and the advent of legalized pot use for recreational purposes in California, and coming up in the mid part of 2018 here in Canada. All of the medical marijuana producers saw huge growth rates in their stock prices over the past year. Air Canada was a high flyer, pardon the pun, but it saw the percentage of seats filled very strong. WestJet put in some record numbers as well. And the retail sector, which was certainly volatile, we saw big losers, including Sears Canada. Dollarama, though, reaping the benefits. The discount sector has been a star performer for the past couple of years. Movers on Wall Street included some traditional names. Boeing saw a massive year, best performer in the Dow Industrials average. Its order book is backlogged to about 6 years now. Caterpillar improved global economic prospects, lifting the heavy equipment manufacturer. And Apple, of course, came out with the most expensive iPhone ever and saw its stock price go up by about 48% over the course of the year. To the flip side, again, retail stocks in the States, Best Buy was a big winner, whereas Under Armour, for example, struggled just a little bit, and GE was the worst performer in the Dow. Some things to look forward to in 2018. How will the new mortgage rules that take effect at the start of the year affect the real estate market? 2017 real estate was peaks and valleys. We saw the record prices for GTA stocks, or housing prices, in April, only to cool off after some new rules were put into effect on foreign buyers. Now we've got these new stress test rules for people who can't qualify for a traditional mortgage with a 20% down, so that might cool things off a little bit more. The minimum wage going up in Ontario and Alberta. That is a good news story for people making minimum wage, but at the same time, we've heard some in the business community say that could affect prices and maybe employment numbers. So we'll track that in the early parts of the year. Bank of Canada has a decision on interest rates coming up mid-January. Bank of Canada raised rates twice in 2017. Did they raise rates again in 2018? Economists think so because the economy has been doing well, but that means the cost of borrowing will also be going up. Bitcoin, is it a bubble and will it burst? We saw it go up to almost $20,000 in the later stages of 2017, fell back to about 11 grand, and it's been all over the map. We've got 1,300 cryptocurrencies to weed through the next little while, and whether or not some of those are winners or losers, that remains to be seen. The NAFTA trade talks will be front and center. Those will resume in the first month of the year, and if they collapse, that could be a major problem for the Canadian economy, specifically the export market. And where will Amazon put its second headquarters? Remember all of those cities bidding for that big project, which could lead to thousands of jobs. Is Toronto on that list for Amazon, or will it be Boston or Atlanta? Some of the other front runners remains to be seen. Have a happy new year. From the 680 Newsroom, I'm Mike Eppel for City News.